Hello there, it's HeroicLegend here, and we are back playing Fire Emblem Three Houses. Now, we're back to our normal schedule, so it's gonna be different. I'm really curious to see what everyone has to say here, especially our students who are not part of the house. So Ash, Leonie, Marianne, and Felix.
Okay.
So we'll start with them.
Imagine making half the world your enemy for the sake of realizing your own ideals. Edelgard is so radiant and strong compared to someone like me.
Marianne.
What if I have the power to change the world too? Even just a little bit.
Well, you do.
Yes.
What?
I've been preparing to take this path. My own path. Not my old man's, and not the boys.
Okay.
That's so.
Professor. So, you've turned against the Church to ally with the Empire too, huh? I've never pressed him for details, but Captain Geralt was always suspicious of Lady Rhea, wasn't he? I'm on your side no matter what. I promised him I'd support you, and that's what I plan to do.
I'm not super surprised by these answers, truth be told.
Yes.
Except for
Professor.
Marianne. But Marianne, I'm still not... okay, scratch that. I'm not surprised by these answers, period. Marianne does make me sad, though.
I can't bring myself to trust the Church of Seiros. Not after they killed Lenato and my brother. I need to know the truth. Even if it means turning my weapon on Fargus. I guess Lenato would be happy to hear me say that. If he were still around.
Oh, okay, this kind of supports my theory. I always theorize that Ash never truly agreed with what happened to Lenato. Okay. So these two folks beside me. Interesting. Alright.
I have heard the name Lord Vestra mentioned among the purged noble families of the Empire. He's Hubert's father, but Hubert seems rather unconcerned about it. That alone is why we soldiers find Hubert quite frightening.
Yes. I'm Randolph von Berglies. I'm not very high in the ranks yet, but I'm more or less a general. Just like Caspar, I'm from House Berglies. My mother married into House Berglies after I was born, so my position within the family is rather lowly. But I'm determined to make something of myself in this battle to bring glory to my part of the family, for the sake of my mother and sister.
Interesting.
I'm Randolph, just like my...
Didn't mean to talk to you again.
I believe that this is the first time we have met. My name is Ladislava. I have the great honor of leading Lady Edelgard's personal guard. Her Majesty is as hard on others as she is on herself. She may seem composed, but that is only because she conceals her more passionate emotions. For that reason, she is often misunderstood. But now she has you by her side. I find that most reassuring. I look forward to working with you.
Well, here's basically going to be the biggest turning point of the game. So I think it's just the moment I say charge, that's where we just start.
Right. I'm a soldier, but I had to think long and hard about this one. Since birth, I've believed in the teachings of Seiros without ever questioning them. But Her Majesty's words are true. To think that the Archbishop can take on such a monstrous form.
There's a lot we still don't know yet.
That's right. That could have gotten dangerous fast. If I stayed at the monastery, I would have had to fight my father. We aren't especially close, but he's not an opponent I'd want to face. I'd almost rather fight a monster. Anyway, it looks like he's going to be leading the Western units. I wonder if we'll wind up fighting the Kingdom's army. And who decided to fight for the Church?
The most important nobles in the Empire are known for taking power from the previous Emperor, my father included. I didn't think it possible that the Imperial Princess could ascend the throne so easily. However, it seems that both my father and Caspar's are supporting Edelgard. Having both the Minister of Domestic Affairs and Minister of Military Affairs on your side gives you total control over the Empire's military and finances. You must have been making preparations for quite some time without anyone noticing.
Yeah, I can see how you'd be a little bit upset or concerned about that. Oh, Ferdy.
I asked Edelgard what happened to my father. He was dismissed as Prime Minister and is under house arrest in the Imperial capital. He always was a greedy, arrogant man. Some would say that this is the fate he deserves. And yet I cannot help but feel indignant. After all his hard work for the Empire, to be disgraced like this. I am conflicted, Professor. I do not know what to do. As the next Duke Ire, should I follow Edelgard into battle?
I can't answer that for you, bro.
Black Eagle Strike Force, eh? I like it. It's really a twist of fate that brought me to this side of things. But I'm still proud to be here.
If they make me fight Best Boy, I'm restarting this entire data.
It is not up to Her Majesty to bring the students to our cause. That task falls to you. Those who have forsaken their homelands to join the Empire will be feeling vulnerable. You are uniquely able to provide emotional support. Please use that gift to guide others down the path that Lady Edelgard has laid before us. I ask you to do this from the bottom of my heart.
Wow, Hubert, thanks.
We will join forces with the main army and attack Garreg Mach. It's a fortress built on steep ground, but it's never seen battle. That means we don't know much about it from a military perspective. But if we use all of the power at our disposal, we will capture it. From a purely mathematical standpoint, we most certainly have the power to win. If the battle becomes a clash of beasts within human strength, you will be our only hope. I believe in you. I'm relying on you to lead the Black Eagle Strike Force to victory.
Dorothy and Petra.
Edelgard became emperor and raised an army, huh? Who knew the kid had it in her? I mean, yeah, of course, I knew she'd be emperor eventually, but the more I think about it, the more surprised I am. I wonder who's gonna win. It is. We might have to fight against others from the Academy, and that's... I can't think about it.
Yeah, I had a feeling she'd take it hard.
The Empire and Bridget were once warring with each other. But now, I have made the decision to be fighting with the Empire. It is a choice of irony, I feel. But I am having no regrets. My belief is with you, and with Edelgard.
You alright, Bernie?
Don't even get my own room here! At least I had that at home. But speaking of home, Hubert told me something. He said my father was stripped of his title. I guess he did as he pleased and opposed Edelgard. Wait, does that mean my father's going to be home all the time now? On second thought, I think I'm fine right here.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. I came this far mostly on impulse, but I wonder if it was the right choice. Everything will be okay, right, Professor? I'm not wrong, am I? If I know that you think it's okay, I feel like it will be easier to believe in myself.
You guys will be fine. I'm here. We also got some supports too, so we'll go through that as soon as I'm done talking to this last student.
To be frank, I'm not sure whether I should believe all that Edelgard says, but if her words are true, I think it's best to be her ally, so I'll fight. I'm not at ease with that decision just yet, but I'll stick by it.
Well, that's everyone. Quick save. Open up the support logs, and we have both Edelgard and Hubert. Let's talk with Edelgard first.
I'm so sick of it all. There is so much to be done, yet all I encounter are new problems and pitfalls. Sometimes I wish I could spend just one day doing absolutely nothing and gorging myself on sweets. Do you mean it? Just the thought makes me happy. But Hubert would never allow it. Indeed. It may not be possible now, but one day we will know the joys of idling. Mark my words. Is that a smirk I spy? Is it so amusing to you, me daydreaming of free time?
Yes, that is incredibly adorable.
Your silly grin says otherwise. But let's put all that aside for now. There is something I've been meaning to tell you.
Stab.
I'm afraid this might sound a bit sentimental. However, I want to thank you. Because of you, I feel I can walk my fated path without losing myself.
It's adorable. She was blushing.
If I were alone, I might have lost perspective and become a harsh leader with a heart of ice.
Do tell!
But I'm not alone. With you by my side, I'm somehow free to be not only a leader, but simply Edelgard. Until now, no one has been able to surpass me, much less command me. I have always been seen as an untouchable princess or emperor. No one spoke to me as an equal or met my gaze without flinching. It was lonely, terribly lonely. The only person I could rely on as I tried to claw my way out of the darkness was myself. But you have been a brilliant light. Somehow you have chased the darkness away. And for that, I will always be grateful.
Alright, that was really cute.
What is it, Hubert?
Nothing in particular. I was just recalling your impressive skill with the bow. I'm willing to bet you could put an arrow through the neck of an enemy general from quite a distance. In fact, to any leader's bodyguard, I would go so far as to say you pose the most dangerous kind of threat.
Don't worry your fragile little self. Your lady princess is safe. I wouldn't shoot my employer.
I would certainly hope not. But there are some mercenaries to whom a contract means little. And you would do well to remember that Lady Edelgard is no mere princess. You should take care to learn the proper form of address for your employer.
I said lady. I already told you. I'm not going to break the princess's contract.
What did I just say?
Okay, calm down there, Hubert.
Proper address. Right. Next time.
My patience has limits, you know.
Jesus Christ, I don't like him angry.
For the moment, you may stand in Lady Edelgard's good graces. But if you become a problem, I will not hesitate to eliminate you.
You're unstable, Hubert. Be careful who you threaten. I don't take kindly to those who get in the way of my contracts.
Is that a threat?
Just some advice.
Woo! I think I just found someone who might be a match for Hubert. Let's see. Yeah, I think I might actually make him go with her. Okay, let's see if Hanneman is alright here.
I should head back.
Finished with your training, Miss Marianne?
Oh, Professor Hanneman. Yes, I've just finished training for the day.
You have merely completed the exercises assigned to you, yes? Nothing more? Or am I wrong?
Yes. I'm sorry. I should have done more.
No, please. You've done as you were asked. Quite solid work, child. I simply wish to ask a question. You possess a crest, do you not? When you entered the Officers' Academy, your father submitted a request to the monastery, as well as a significant donation. Your father asked that your crest not be confirmed, under any circumstances. At first, I thought he did not want the world to know that his daughter bore no crest. In your father's position as a newly minted noble, it would be most advantageous for his daughter to possess a crest, you see. However, I am now certain I was wrong. I believe you do, in fact, possess a crest of some sort.
How did you find out?
I have been called the Father of Crestology, which is a bit of an ostentatious title, I admit. However, a brief period of observation allows me to hazard a usually accurate guess as to whether a body houses a crest or not. With the knowledge of your father's actions, and my own observations, I come to you with a warning.
This is actually very ominous and a little worrying, but I'm really curious.
As a crest bearer, you are guaranteed to have certain talents. It is prudent to study your crest diligently to ensure your safe mastery of these talents, whatever they may prove to be.
No, I have no talents.
Oh yes, you do. No matter how hard you may try to hide it, my sight is keener than that. And what I see, others will eventually notice as well. Those who hold power must wield it in the service of their fellow man, Miss Marianne. I believe that is true, whether you are peasant or noble. And doubly true, I would say, for those with crests. Or do you think I'm wrong? On principle alone, it is a waste to allow a rare talent to remain dormant. I would like very much to advise you to aid your understanding of your crest. Will you accept my offer?
No, I refuse.
That is regrettable. A veritable tragedy, Miss Marianne.
That's an interesting side of Crest that you don't really see. And I kind of like. I had a feeling Hanuman would provide a very interesting take on Crest when talking. And actually, I'm a little shocked that we don't see any of the other professors here. I could have sworn we would have at least seen Shamir here, but I guess now we know why she's not. Alright. So really, all that's left is to go into battle, but I think once again I'm going to save here. So we discovered what's what with Marianne and Hanuman. He just wants to honestly find out what her crest is about, and believes that she should be using her talents to help her fellow man. She's still very nervous about it. We know Hubert and Shamir are gonna get along famously. Battle of the Clashing Emovers. And we know that Edelgard dreams of laying down one day and just eating sweets. And that is adorable. Alright, but I want to thank you all for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this episode. If you liked it, do much appreciate you if you do. Until next video, I just want to say, laters.